Have you looked at the crafting order section in World of Warcraft, the public orders, and thought like, how on earth am I going to make gold with this? It's all it's all no materials included. Well, there is a way to make money with this, and specifically with enchanting. This is by far the best profession for public crafting orders, one of the only good ones. And the reason is due to these Shadow Flame crests, the Enchanted Aspect Shadow Flame crest, and the Enchanted Worm Shadow Flame crest. You want to get this recipe, and then you want to get all the resourcefulness you can possibly get from everywhere. You need maximum resourcefulness. And why is this valuable? Well, it's valuable because one of the materials required for this recipe is Dracothists. So you can hit the jackpot and get a resourcefulness proc for a Dracothist, and that's going to be 7,000 gold. So if someone includes all the materials, then you should just jump on these. Now, usually when you check it, it's going to look like this. Most of them are not going to have materials included, and you're going to obviously promptly ignore those. Now, interestingly, this one for 12,000 is like almost profitable, even with no materials included, due to resourcefulness procs. But you're just going to wait. Usually, if you do this in primetime hours, it's not going to take you that long to find some orders. They are going to pop up, but other people are doing this as well, so they're going to jump on the ones that show up with all. And obviously, if you don't have this column, then you need to get this add-on right here. No mats, no make. This is a nice little add-on that checks if the materials are included or not. And you can also hover over if they have some of the materials included to see what's included. So obviously right now none of these are valuable. You can see here I crafted one of the Worm's Shadow Flame crests. Didn't get the proc, so I only got the 100 gold value. Yesterday on stream I crafted Shadow Flame aspects, which is why I only had one order today, because I used all the rest yesterday. And yesterday I got Dracothists twice in a row. Also 2 orders in a row, I got a resourcefulness proc, I got Shadow Dracothist back, and you can see that they sold for 14,000. So that's really good, right? Now there are obviously some other recipes as well that can potentially give you money, but the enchanting, the Shadow Flame crest, definitely the one that's most consistently available. I haven't really seen anything else. This is something that's sort of a volume item. Tons of people want this specific item, which makes it really good. Like in the past, specifically before they added the removed the requirement to include materials, and I would also often get some decent public orders for the Primalist gems, the epic gems. But I haven't really seen that lately. Also during the last patch, or the 10.0.5, where you had the Onyx Amulet and the Elementium required to upgrade. You could also often find crafting orders for the Elementium with Jewel Crafting. Now, well, obviously, I expect we'll have something similar to this in the next patch as well. So this is something that's definitely pretty easy to take advantage of. Now, if you don't have the Enchanted Aspect Shadow Flame crest recipe, then that's something you just farm from Sarlacc caverns. It drops from rares, it drops from mobs, it drops from treasures. It shouldn't take you that long to get. It shouldn't take you that long. I don't remember. I got it within a couple of days of launch, so it's not going to take you that long. And it's a way to bring in a little bit of gold. Obviously, you can also do this for your friends, your guildies. Just tell them, hey man, I can do the aspects. Just send me a work order with the materials included, and maybe you can yoink some Dracothists off of them as well. Or you can share the spoils with them. Either way. That's nice. Also, you can, if you want to, just advertise in trade chat as well. I'm not sure if that's going to bring you a significant amount of deals. I'm too lazy. I have to live up to my name, so I can't legally write in trade chat because that would just go against the name of the channel, sadly. Nothing I can do about that. But yeah, just check this. Yeah, as we see, suddenly there's one with all materials included. So just 100 gold tip, but you can see here, because CraftSim is actually calculating the actual profit of doing this work order with the current commission. And we can see that on average, I'm making 1,700 gold from doing this, just for 100 gold. Because if all the materials are included, then the average value of a resourcefulness proc, or the average value of resourcefulness procs that I get is 1,600. So yeah, obviously this is really good. You can also do these worms one. They only have one Dracothist, so the proc is slightly less valuable. You can see here it's about 800 gold value for the resourcefulness procs on this one, so it's obviously less. So you want to do the worms one whenever you can, but obviously doing this as well, 1300 gold for a click on average, is well worth it. So make sure you use all your orders. If you have 4, make sure you just spend an hour, spend a little time sitting here. It shouldn't take you more than 5-10 minutes to find an order to do, as long as this is during a time of the evening where a lot of people are playing. I mean, you've seen that I've found 3-4 orders already in the time that I've just been recording here. Now I am on a hype up realm. If you're in a very, very small realm, this is probably going to be a lot worse. But hopefully you are on a realm where you can take advantage of this and just generate a little bit of extra gold, or at least do something useful with your enchanter. And since this doesn't require much time and doesn't really require any skill, and the only thing that really matters is that you have the resourceful node maxed out. And probably rods and runes, because there's usually some... Oh, actually, there isn't any resourcefulness here, so it doesn't matter. You literally just need 40 points of knowledge, so you can do this on an alt as well, as long as you can get into Sarlacc Caverns and get the recipe. Then you can do it.